So, my name's Mike, this is Ethan, and you're watching Smash TV.
So today we're going to do something a little bit different, to do with Mega Man, a game which, I've played, but due to the difficulty and my lack of skill, I guess, I've never really got very far in the games, so
Yeah, so what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to take the easiest Robot Master, in my opinion anyway, the easiest Robot Master from Mega Man 1 through 6, and we're going to guide Ethan through it and see how he does.
hopefully not too bad.
You'll be alright.
Yeah.
I think you'll be fine. In the opening screen of Bombman's level, you're going to encounter some fleas. They move very quickly and need to be shot in a hurry. Really do not try to outrun them because they will catch up with you and you're going to take a lot of damage. To avoid damage from the 4 beaks, you need to take out the first 2 beaks from the ladder. Wait for the shots of the top 2 beaks to pass you, then hurry upwards. Wait for the top 2 beaks to open a second time, shoot them and move on. With Sniper Joe, it's not a good idea to try and avoid him, so you're going to have to battle him. He's vulnerable when he's in the air and when he's shooting at you. Watch his patterns carefully and try not to get hit. These things might look like hamburgers, but there's nothing tasty about these cunts. They shoot in 8 directions and can only be killed when they open up. Get the timing right to shoot them and be sure to position yourself so that if you do get hit, the knockback won't push you down onto the spikes below. One more of these arseholes to deal with before Bombman, but this time on an elevated platform. Again, watch his movements carefully. With Bombman, watch his movements carefully and don't panic. Make sure that he lands right next to you, because if he does, he's going to simply just jump back onto the other side, leaving you with an opportunity to land plenty of shots. You shouldn't have too much trouble with him and knock him over in no time.
So, we're starting with the first Mega Man game, on Bombman, which is this fella right here.
Yeah, we picked Bombman basically because his level is very straightforward. Like, there's not too many tricky parts or not too many hazards there to worry about. Yeah. And the boss himself is nice and easy to get rid of. Like, once you get into a habit of avoiding the bombs that he's throwing out and getting in close to him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, the blue bombers.
Yeah. Score.
Score. Game on.
That was good. Good this time. Yeah, this is the easier part of the level. Just gotta be patient, really. Kinda, chill, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't get too hectic in Bombman stage, which is why I like it. It's a good starting point. Although normally when I play it, I'd normally start with Cutman or Gutsman.
Yeah.
But yeah, just for a newcomer, I think Bombman's level is probably the most user friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. From what I've played of Mega Man, it is definitely the most success I've had with the level. Because normally I just fucking die over and over again. This fucking twat with his shield, but like, oh,
he's a fucking cunt.
Give it a rest.
He's a cunt.
Isn't he?
Like, just because you're so fucking eager to get on with it as well.
Yeah. Like, how it just forces you to stop. I should have just kept running that. Just take it easy as well.
Did alright there to avoid damage.
Sheer luck. It is, timing the shots really does fucking help, especially with stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. Like, the whole game, man, is just...
yeah, it's timing, really.
Yeah, it's timing and knowing what the enemy's patterns are.
See, that's a dick move, like, right on the edge of the screen, it's like, nope.
Yeah, the game doesn't fuck around, dude.
Nah. Nearly.
Everyone's favourite
Now,
part.
this part. What are they called? Hamburgers? What's the... I mean, they look like...
Oh, they're called, it's something like shell something, but...
Yeah. Take a drink, because I'm dead.
Yeah, you might need it.
Yeah, so there's the first death anyway. Got that out of the way, nice and quick. Fucking hell. No.
Number 2. You can use the save stats as well.
Yeah, we're gonna just gloss over that in the final video.
Yeah, maybe we make a rule that like if you die in one part 3 times, like we gloss over.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the difficult. Oh, that was fucking clever.
This is the hardest bit in
Yeah.
the stage, I think.
Just get this.
There you go. Nice. Much better.
Yeah, that's.
Look at that.
Oh no.
Oh, I took it from the last one, mate. Still, if any of them are going to hit you, you've got to be glad it's that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Glitch him out. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. This, I guess, isn't too bad since he's on a race platform.
Yeah.
It still slows the pace of the game down quite a lot, though.
It's good, yeah, we're at the end of the level already.
Yeah, it's been pretty successful so far.
Are you going to try jumping down to the right?
Yeah.
50-50 chance.
I think I might have missed it.
Yep, there we go. Good work.
So, here we go. So what's the strategy on this again?
Yeah, you want him landing either side of you, like as close to you as possible, because then he won't throw
Yeah.
bombs, he'll just jump again.
Okay.
So like he'll never walk towards you, so don't be worried about him going into you.
Gonna try and get him.
So get nice and close to him, yeah.
It's just fucking... Still.
So one more try.
Yeah, so we're back here again. Probably gonna get hit.
Let's find out.
Oh no, so fucking typical. Alright, so if I just can jump on that thing.
Yeah. Let's trap him. Look, you got this though. You got this. Oh, fuck. Yes! Yes!
Fuck yeah.
Good effort.
Yeah.
First one down.
Pretty painless, you know. I mean, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So
Probably not the hardest Mega Man level you played before.
no. So there we go. There's the first.
First of 6 done. Bomb Man's gone. Crashman's level starts with a series of screens full of pipes that spawn tallies. Slow moving and easy to kill, but can be a pain in the ass if they spawn in an undesirable spot. Rail platforms are simple enough, but be sure to eliminate more tallies that get in your way and knock you off the platform. The ladders can be really tricky, and the only way to avoid getting hit is to either perform a glitch or get extremely lucky, as the PP will drop its eggs and its offspring will come down after you. Best advice here is to stick to the right hand side and travel up as quickly as possible. You're going to take a hit or two, but you should have enough time to recover and get up the ladder before the second PP comes along. The final section of the stage is not too offensive, although the Flyboy's movements are a little erratic and can cause some problems if they're not dealt with. Shoot and move quickly and then you're ready for Crashman. Crashman himself is a tough prick if you don't know what you're doing. Set the pattern yourself by making him follow you as you run from one end of the room to the other. If you stand still, he's going to hit you with the crash bomb. So run to one end, quickly jump, turn and shoot while he's on his way up, and then repeat. Very simple once you get in the rhythm.
So yeah, now we're on to Mega Man 2. I'm gonna play on normal difficulty because I'm a noob.
There's no shame in that though. There's no shame.
So Crashman.
Yep, we're going with Crashman, basically because he's got a short level and the boss has a very predictable pattern. So once you find you get into the rhythm of that pattern, he's very easy to beat. So we'll see how Ethan does here.
So these slow-moving bastards. Ominous. Thanks for that was life, right?
Yeah, it was.
Not really major. No. Oh, this is the thing.
Yeah, you just got to kind of be patient here, man. Like, pick your moment.
Yeah.
Like, you can burn through it right from the start
Yeah.
if you're sort of pixel perfect with what you're doing. There you go.
I'll leave it behind.
There'll be other opportunities.
Yeah. No, these enemies, you just gotta.
Yeah, it's nice and simple.
Kind of difficult to avoid the pattern of the fire in them.
Yeah, because it's one level up. The platform's one level up, so you can't just shoot it by standing there.
Yeah.
So you got to do it at the very lowest point of your jump.
Yeah. Okay, now this part, I mean, doesn't seem too difficult.
Nah, this is really inoffensive here.
Yeah.
Stay on the platform, shoot what comes near you, that's it.
Yeah, should be able to make this. Yeah, not bad.
Like, gets a little more intricate here.
Fucking bit chaotic.
Just try and see one step ahead and see if you think any of these are going to get in your way.
Knocked off.
No, I think you should be just about golden here, actually. Yeah, shouldn't be able to shoot any more of them now.
Could I have jumped from that point?
Nah, you can jump from there.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, like you could have jumped from the lower one as well, but if you miss it, you got to wait for that thing to come all the way back around.
I mean, that enemy seems kind of.
Yeah, like in the
pointless.
yeah, he's different in the difficult setting. Like
okay,
all the four parts of his body sort of fly forward, and
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
if you're in the splash zone, then you take damage from it. So
Oh right. Okay. Best way to tackle this.
yeah, I'll jump over there onto the second one and jump back quickly. Lure him in a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, obviously it's a normal difficulty, but still. It's a health.
There
Cheers.
we go, that'll come in handy.
Left, right.
We want to go to the right.
Okay.
To the right again. Yeah, sort of just wear that and keep going.
Yeah.
But be quick because another one comes through. You don't want to get knocked off twice.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much unavoidable, right? I mean,
Yeah, well, you can glitch it
yeah.
and do it, but it's not something I know how to do properly.
Yeah.
So I've seen other people do it, but never tried doing it myself.
Yeah. So,
Like you can also avoid some of them by jumping from one ladder to another,
yeah. Okay.
but
yeah.
it's more trouble than
I was
it's
gonna say
worth.
that
Just
there's
take the
a
hit and
lot
go
of-
through.
No, this one.
Yeah, if you're trying to perfect run it, then it's different, obviously. But yeah, we almost crashed main stage here, so we got through first try.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why you use that invincibility period to your advantage once you take a hit.
Yeah. Alright, so now Crash Man. Best way to take him out.
No, you're right. You can do this. Yeah, Yeah, what you want to do here is get him chasing you instead of you chasing him.
Okay. So close.
So close, mate.
Shit.
So close. Yeah, have a sip, mate. That'll help.
Alright. This time. Third time lucky?
Time's a charm. It's not even third.
I don't know.
Second.
It's something.
You just died at once, mate. I think we're discussing this is like happened only a few seconds.
I wonder why I forgot.
Too many blue bombers, I reckon. Yeah. Both are real serious problems.
Fuck. Fire slightly too late.
Yeah, nice one.
Take a try.
Yeah, you can't lose this.
Just once you get in that rhythm.
Yeah. You got it. Let's cut that. Nice. Crash man. And we thought we were going to be recording this all night.
Yeah.
It's 2 down.
Yeah. Going pretty good.
Mega Man 3 up next. Mega Man 3 brings us the slide mechanic, and that's going to come in handy a lot, especially with Top Man himself. The bolts at the start of the level are easy to deal with as they take just a single shot once they're fully formed. The annoying part is the Mecha Keros, which can't be hit while you and them are both on the ground. Try to time your shots so that you can hit them while they're airborne. Komasaburo can be tricky, but avoid this by shooting at him while still on the ladder before dropping down. The Pickleman Bulls are easy to deal with. Keep in mind that the only weak spot is their face. Send 3 shots straight down their throat to finish them off. The hardest part of this stage is the first hammer. You can shoot their yarn balls, but you're likely to lose more health doing this. So your best bet is just to try and avoid them while trying to pummel that pussy with 10 good ones. The second hammer is much easier, as his yarn balls just disappear to the left of the screen once they're past you. You'll need to use your slide and expert timing to avoid being hit by this Komasaburo's spinning tops. It may seem like he fires them constantly, but they come in bursts of 3, and he will start firing again pretty quickly. But after the third top is fired and you've destroyed it, slide under and advance towards him and kill the tubby prick. Top Man himself is amongst the easiest of all of Mega Man's robot masters. He is only vulnerable while firing his weapon. 3 tops that are fired and linger in the mid-air for a second before coming at you. Shoot him while he's firing and slide away from him so that his tops just float to the bottom of the screen. After each burst of tops, he'll attempt to charge you using his top spin. Just jump out of the way, being aware of the timing, turn and shoot, and repeat the process again.
Okay, so this time we're doing on a Mega Man 3.
Yep, we're going to take on Top Man in this video now. So Top Man's level's nice and short. It's very quick to get through, and the boss himself, like once you learn his pattern, it's a piece of piss, really. Like he's similar to Crash Man in the way that you want to be constantly moving from side to side, but it's a little more complicated when it comes to Top Man, as he has a secondary attack as well, in which he rushes at you, and you need to be pretty quick on your feet to jump over that.
So they're screws, right? They're just kind of screw together.
Yeah, they're called like Nutton and Bolton or something.
These little. I'm not sure what they are. I keep forgetting you can fire through walls.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't forget that.
Too much fucking
don't forget that.
Titanfall? Fuck's sake. Oh my god.
Yeah, you want to take your time video and get rid of them.
Yeah.
You don't want them following you through the level. Plus, like, you know, as soon as more sprites come on screen, like now you get severe slowdown.
Yeah. That worked out pretty well then.
That worked out fucking perfectly.
Yeah,
now you want to stay on the ladder here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say pretty straightforward so far, but I got lucky in the first part, that's for sure.
Oh, sometimes you need it.
Oh yeah, the slide.
Yeah, so yeah, we got the slide mechanic back now, which will appear in the rest of the Mega Man games as of this point on, bar 9 and 10.
Anything to look out for? Oh,
yeah, just these fuckers, mate. They're nothing to worry about. And another one coming up too.
Pretty interesting character design. Like.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, stick a guy in a bulldozer and let him go.
Imagine that being your life though, just chilling in a corridor, just driving a bulldozer back and forth.
Yeah, you wonder like how long have they been waiting there since until Mega Man comes along.
Probably quite a long time.
Is it just their shift for the day, or are they doing this every day in
like
anticipation of Mega Man's arrival?
Digging the aesthetics though of the.
This is a cool looking level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best to avoid those things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get one of them out of the way. Can I do the charge shot, or is that?
Nah, not until Mega Man 4. So in the next video, you'll get to use the charge shot. Oh, fuck this cat, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, the pixel art is just fucking so nice. Like a kind of glass enclosure with fucking
Yeah, it's almost like a greenhouse or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do some farming?
I think so.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I won't fuck it up.
2,000 years later.
Yeah, you get that.
Did I really just get that off the fucking flea?
Yeah, the fleas drop power ups as well.
Nice.
If you kill those 2 fleas, you can put more yarn balls out.
Yeah. I don't think the yarn balls are that bad, to be honest. I mean,
Oh, not in this one where they bounce off the left of the screen, it's fine, but in that other one where they just bounce back and forward until you shoot them, like, that's horrible.
Now this part,
Yeah.
Not too bad. Alright, now.
Yeah, ignore the fact it's spinning, it won't trouble you too much. Oh, yeah, man, again. One more. Bang. Here we go.
Alright, so top man, what am I doing?
Yep, so he's going to throw the spinners at you first.
Yeah.
Get out of the way of
so
them. Yep, now jump out of his way. Now you can hit the pattern from here.
Yeah. Just when is he gonna spin?
Jump.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that fucks with.
Yeah, like he spins for a few seconds before he comes across, so it throws you off so much.
Yeah. Definitely.
You'll get this one though.
Yeah. Okay, this time.
Practice in the gym.
I think it's just trying to nail down the first few ones, getting a rhythm of it. It's just getting the fucking rhythm,
Yeah, it's very off-putting. Like, I don't notice it so much when I'm playing, but when I'm watching you play, like that spin thing's really irritating.
Should have stayed more in the middle, I think.
Yeah, once you jump over, yeah.
And then,
Yeah, that's the one.
I like it though how each boss has the different attack patterns programmed, so you kind of don't really know what you're going into.
Yeah.
Kind of ominous. I got him.
Yeah, you got this.
Fuck you.
Bang! Fuck off. Top man done.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, so you're now able to get yourself off to a start in Mega Man 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah. So, that was part 1 of our Shows You Tips Mega Man edition. We hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for part 2, which will be coming soon. And as always, like and subscribe.
If you want to see how the real pros do it, be sure to go and check out Snupsters Channel, which we've linked in the description below. These guys are absolutely insane and are the duck's nuts when it comes to Mega Man.
Yeah, but don't forget about us.
No, don't.
Oh.
Keep watching our videos,
Please,
but go check theirs out as well. It's really good.
Maybe donate to us somehow. Just throw money our way.
Yeah. Anything increments over 1,000 will be perfectly fine.